Wyoming Motorcycle Fines Limits Test.
Question 1. The license reinstatement fee for a child support suspension is
$5, $150, $50, $500.
Answer.
$5.
Question 2. Typically, the license reinstatement fee in the state of Wyoming is
$100, $85, $50, $75.
Answer.
$50.
Question 3. A court conviction of a Wyoming driver's first DWUI offense will result in a suspension period of days.
60, 10, 30, 90.
Answer.
90.
Question 4. Children under the age of must be seated in a child safety restraint system.
7, 5, 9, 3.
Answer.
7.
Question 5. Wyoming drivers with a back of % are considered mentally and physically impaired.
0.07%, 0.05%, 0.01%, 0.08%.
Answer.
0.08%.
Question 6. Alcohol and/or drug evaluation is required to regain a license after a or subsequent DWUI conviction and resulting revocation period.
Second, first, fourth, third.
Answer.
Third.
Question 7. Which of the following will result in the revocation of a Wyoming driver's license?
Felony resulting from driving, leaving the scene of an accident, homicide by vehicle. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 8. The fee for a contested case hearing, which contests a driver's license suspension, is
$10, $50, $100, $25.
Answer.
$25.
Question 9. After the fourth moving traffic violation, each additional violation will result in an additional day suspension period.
10, 90, 30, 15.
Answer.
90.
Question 10. A third DWUI conviction will result in a year ignition interlock device requirement.
2, 5, 4, 3.
Answer.
2.
Question 11. 4 moving traffic violations within a 12-month period will result in a day suspension period.
30, 90, 60, 180.
Answer:
90.
Question 12. An administrative per se suspension or other penalty will occur regardless of
The type of vehicle, the court's decision, the driver's age. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
The court's decision.
Question 13. Using another driver's license as his or her own could cause a Wyoming driver to lose his or her privilege to drive for days.
30, 90, 60, 10.
Answer:
90.
Question 14. Which of the following motorists are required to wear seat belts in the state of Wyoming?
The driver and front seat passenger only. All motorists. The driver only. Only back seat passengers.
Answer:
All motorists.
Question 15. Upon a Wyoming driver's reckless driving conviction, he or she will be required to repass the state's driver's license examination.
First. Fourth. Second. Third.
Answer:
Third.
Question 16. If an underage Wyoming driver is convicted of driving with a suspended or revoked license, the license will be suspended for an additional days.
60. 30. 10. 90.
Answer:
30.
Question 17. After how many drinks may a Wyoming driver's likelihood of being in or causing a crash begin to increase?
3. 7. 5. 1.
Answer:
1.
Question 18. An administrative per se suspension period will begin days after the driver's arrest for the charge.
90. 30. 2. 10.
Answer:
30.
Question 19. If a Wyoming driver has outstanding traffic citations that he or she has failed to pay, his or her license will be suspended.
For 90 days. For 30 days. Until the citations are addressed and paid in full. For 6 months.
Answer:
Until the citations are addressed and paid in full.
Question 20. What is the term used for alcohol-related traffic violations in the state of Wyoming?
Operating under the influence, we. Operating while intoxicated, OA. Driving while under the influence, DWUI. Driving under the influence, DUI.
Answer:
Driving while under the influence, DWUI.
Question 21. How long is the license suspension period resulting from failure to pay court-ordered child support in the state of Wyoming?
Until the arrears has been paid in full. 2 years. 1 year. 6 months.
Answer.
Until the arrears has been paid in full.
Question 22. A reckless driving conviction will result in a day license suspension in the state of Wyoming.
90. 3. 60. 10.
Answer.
90.
Question 23. An administrative per se suspension for a DWUI charge will remain in effect for days.
120. 90. 30. 60.
Answer.
90.
Question 24. If a driver younger than 21 years of age is in actual physical control of a vehicle with a back of % or more, her license will be suspended.
0.01. 0. 0.002. 0.02.
Answer.
0.02.
Question 25. A Wyoming driver is allowed up to moving traffic violations within a 12-month period.
5. 2. 7. 3.
Answer.
3.
Question 26. To cause the license suspension for underage drivers, multiple alcohol-related offenses must occur within years.
5. 3. 2. 10.
Answer.
2.
Question 27. A second reckless driving conviction will result in a license suspension period.
6 month. 90 day. 120 day. 1 year.
Answer.
6 month.
Question 28. A refusal charge will result in a maximum of suspension period.
24 months. 6 months. 12 months. 18 months.
Answer.
18 months.
Question 29. A suspension period imposed because of a failure to adhere to the state's compulsory insurance mandate will remain in effect.
For 6 months. For 90 days. Until the SR-22 form has been filed. For 30 days.
Answer.
Until the SR-22 form has been filed.
Question 30. A first offense for failing to properly secure a child in a child safety restraint system will result in a fine of
$500. $25. $60. $100.
Answer.
$60.
Question 31. If a Wyoming driver who is under the age of 21 fails to submit to chemical testing, his or her license will be suspended for days,
90, 60, 30, 120.
Answer:
90.
Question 32. A second offense of failing to properly secure a child in an approved child safety restraint system will result in a maximum fine of
$50, $55, $110, $100.
Answer:
$110.
Question 33. The penalty for a subsequent DWUI offense is defined based on the year driver's history of similar offenses.
5, 10, 15, 3.
Answer:
10.
Question 34. Multiple reckless driving convictions must occur within years in the state of Wyoming.
20, 10, 5, 3.
Answer:
5.
Question 35. A back of as little as % may also result in a conviction of DWUI if there is other supporting evidence.
0.0005, 0.00, 0.05, 0.005.
Answer:
0.05.
Question 36. A refusal charge will result in a minimum of suspension period.
30 days, 1 year, 90 days, 6 months.
Answer:
6 months.
Question 37. Upon arrest for a DWUI charge, the officer will supply the driver with a notice of suspension and a temporary license valid for days,
7, 3, 10, 30.
Answer:
30.
Question 38. Upon a Wyoming driver's second DWUI conviction, he or she will be required to maintain an ignition interlock device on his or her vehicle for
1 year, 6 months, 30 days, 2 years.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 39. A fourth or subsequent DWUI conviction will result in an ignition interlock device requirement for
12 years. The lifetime of the driver. 5 years. 10 years.
Answer:
The lifetime of the driver.
Question 40. If a Wyoming driver is convicted of transposing alcohol to a minor, his or her license will be revoked for
30 days. 1 year. 90 days. 6 months.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 41. An underage Wyoming driver's first DWUI offense will result in a day suspension period.
60, 90, 10, 30.
Answer:
90.
Question 42. All Wyoming drivers have demonstrated their implied consent to
Search of their vehicles, release of their medical records, chemical testing for alcohol and drugs. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
Chemical testing for alcohol and drugs.
Question 43. A third or subsequent DWUI conviction will result in a year license revocation period.
2, 5, 4, 3.
Answer:
3.
Question 44. A second or subsequent DWUI offense for a Wyoming driver who is under the age of 21 will result in a suspension period of
6 months, 30 days, 2 years, 1 year.
Answer:
6 months.
Question 45. During license suspension, a Wyoming driver is eligible for limited driving privileges as long as he or she has not had a probationary license in the previous years.
5, 2, 3, 4.
Answer:
5.
Question 46. If a Wyoming driver is convicted of leaving the scene of a serious or fatal accident in which he or she was involved, his or her license will be revoked for
6 months, 30 days, 1 year, 90 days.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 47. If a Wyoming driver was involved in a crash and had no insurance, she can post a cash deposit for the total amount of property damage, plus her injury in order to reinstate her license.
$10,000, $25,000, $5,000, $15,000.
Answer:
$25,000.
Question 48. Conviction of a second DWUI offense will result in a suspension period of
1 year, 5 years, 6 months, 90 days.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 49. A first DWUI conviction with a back adhere above 0.15% will result in an ignition interlock device requirement for
30 days, 6 months, 2 years, 1 year.
Answer:
6 months.
Question 50. A third or subsequent reckless driving conviction in the state of Wyoming will result in a suspension period of
5 years, 1 year, 3 years, 6 months.
Answer:
1 year. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.